If you've walked into a store lately or browsed online, denim can seem overwhelming. It's easy to ask, are these trends even wearable for women over 50 and in real life? Well, the resounding answer is yes, if you know the ones to choose and how to style them. Today, I'm trying on 10 of the hottest denim trends for fall 2026, so you don't have to, but I'm going to show you how to style them. I'm going to give you tips for making those wide leg jeans look flattering on any body type. I'm going to share with you the one trend that you absolutely can skip if you're just not suited to it. And I'm going to show you the hottest trend for 2026 that surprised even me. Let's get going. Hello ladies and welcome to Dress for My Day. I'm Kay and I'm so very glad that you're here. Welcome to Dress for My Day. You know what I always say? I say it so frequently. If you want to look stylish, you want to look your best, don't try to look younger than you really are. You just end up looking a little foolish and a little silly. But instead, aim to look modern, because when you look modern, you look with it, you look current, and that translates as vibrant and youthful. And so then, yeah, you look the absolute best you can. One of the easiest ways to transform your wardrobe so that you do look more modern is to wear modern jeans. Now, buying just one or two pairs of modern jeans is not going to automatically transform your wardrobe or you or your outfits. In fact, you're going to need to know how to style those jeans in ways that look contemporary, how to pair them with shoes and different tops and maybe some accessories. This week at Dress for My Day here and at my blog at dressformyday.com, I'm having Fall Trend Week. This week is simply all about getting us caught up so that we are in the know. You know, you don't have to wear all the trends. In fact, you don't even need to wear most of the trends in order to look modern. But a smart woman is aware of the trends. You're in the know, and then you get to choose 2 or 3 or hey, 10 if you want to, that resonate with you, that feel authentic to your personal style, and that work for your real lifestyle. And then when you incorporate those trends into your wardrobe and into your outfits stylishly, then you absolutely are going to show up looking fantastic. Your kids, your grown kids and your grandkids are going to be amazed. They are going to know that they have a mom, they have a Nana, they have a Mimi who really looks stylish and with it, and they're going to listen to you more and pay attention to you in a different way. I guarantee it. But to kick off, let's start with the trend that absolutely will make your looks more polished, but also very modern and in step. And I think this particular trend is really going to resonate with so many of my viewers. That first trend is simply clean, dark washes. The clean dark wash denim that I'm showing here is the PAIGE Anessa. Now this absolutely is probably my favorite jean. I say that now. As we go through them, I may have other favorites, but it is definitely one of my favorite jeans. It is a premium denim brand, comes out of California. It's a great denim, always so good. Now this one does fit true to size. I'm wearing my usual 30 here, but if you're not used to PAIGE or any of these denim brands really, be sure to lean into the information on their website. They'll give you lots of great information about fit, about sizing, about the denim itself. You know, if the denim has a lot of stretch in it, then you might want to size down. If it doesn't have any stretch, you definitely need to size up. But these PAIGE Anessas, for me anyhow, run true to size. The tip I have for wearing your dark wash denim really is make sure you have some because it is absolutely going to elevate the rest of your wardrobe. This is going to serve as that beautiful backdrop of whatever you choose to wear with it. It's just such a classic denim. Now I'm wearing some in a wide leg. We're going to see other silhouettes in just a minute too. So you could get the dark wash undistressed denim in any silhouette that you love, and that alone is going to look very in step for 2026. I suggest though wearing it very pared back, allowing a rich knit like I've worn here to really be highlighted, or wearing a beautiful cashmere sweater. You could wear a structured button-up shirt, just something really minimal but elevated with that dark wash jean. I've worn mine here with an ivory cardigan from Madewell. I really wish I had sized up on this particular cardigan, so you might want to do that. I'm wearing my usual size medium here. I think I would have done better to go up to a large. I just have a tank top from my wardrobe underneath that, and I am wearing some beautiful snake print heels from Veronica Beard. I've got you a link for those. And then my handbag is from Parissa Wang, and you can use code KAY12 to get 12% off at Parissa Wang. Now, as we talk about the overall fit and silhouette of jeans, we need to move on to trend number 2, which is what's happening at the waistline. I'm not going to show you a jean with this because I don't have one. The trend that we're seeing is that low-rise and mid-rise jeans are coming back into vogue. But what that really means is that they're going to be more accessible. Yes, we are going to see the younger women perhaps wear jeans slung more down around the hips, really wearing it low. But I think for the most part, us women over 50, we kind of like to wear our jeans up a little bit. But I do know that many of you like a mid-rise jean, but my suspicion is that that may be because you're short-waisted, and therefore a mid-rise jean fits you more at the middle of your waist. When it comes to rises, you really need to wear the rise of your jean that works for you. The rise is that measurement from the crotch to the top of your waistband, so it indicates where the top of that jean hits you. And depending on your proportions and just really your body, your unique body, that rise could be different for every woman. I really prefer a rise that is 11 to 12 inches, and sometimes I'll even wear one over 12 inches. We're not seeing as many truly high-rise jeans anymore, the ones over 12 inches, but we are seeing a lot of jeans at that midpoint. I'd say 9.5 and on up to 11, that mid-rise range there. So wear the rise that works for you. Ultimately, you want the jean to hit you where you're comfortable. So rise is largely about comfort, about your physical comfort, and also just what you are comfortable with your jean looking like on you. So this is that trend that you don't need to force. If a low rise or mid rise works for you, hooray, they are going to be plentiful right now. And you should certainly be able to find them in the stores. But if you're thinking, oh no, low rise is back in, no, don't worry about that. There are still plenty of high rise jeans to be found, and I'll be wearing them all throughout today's video. Speaking of fit, however, before we go on to those other jeans and other trends, I do want to remind you of a couple of things. I, of course, have links to everything I'm showing you, both down in the description box and some of those in YouTube links up here. So you'll see those links when you shop through them. I do earn a small commission on your purchase at no cost to you. It's all at the cost of the brand. And so thank you very much for shopping through my links. But the second thing I want to mention is that most of the jeans I'm showing you today do come in a variety of fits, from regular to petite to tall. And some of those regular fit jeans come in a short and a tall length, which means they haven't adjusted the rise, but they've made the inseam longer. So be sure to check on the website when you click through these links to see what the offerings are. Most everything is available in a petite size. I am so glad to be able to tell you that. While the rise and the fit are all about personal comfort, the next trend, number 3, is all about volume. Yes, they continue to trend. That is the wide leg jean. If you haven't tried a wide leg jean yet, I encourage you to perhaps try this one. This is the Madewell, the wide leg jean, and it's in a great super stretchy fabric. I do wear it true to size, or I may have sized down. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to check before I publish this video, and I'll give you a note here about the sizing, because I may have even sized down on this one. It has so much stretch. This is a great wide leg jean because it's not especially wide legged. It's just a nice wide leg. Really relaxed in the leg, but fits beautifully in the torso. The trick to wearing a wide leg jean and that volume not overwhelming you, especially if you're a petite, is to either do one of these things. Define the waist by giving your shirt a front tuck or tucking it all the way in. Wear a belt if you want, Or wear a shorter shirt like I've done here. Maybe if you wear one like this, leave that bottom button unbuttoned. I didn't even have to do that. They automatically did this on this particular shirt. Another thing you can do though, especially as we move on into the colder months, is to show a little skin at the wrist or at the foot. For instance, you could maybe wear a pump with the top part of your foot showing, or a ballet flat with the top part of your foot showing. Just showing a little bit of skin, maybe even a V-neck shirt, a little bit at your wrist or your forearm, or even a little bit of skin down on your ankle or the top of your foot, is going to help you to keep from looking overwhelmed by the fabric in that wide leg jean. Here I've worn this wide leg jean with a ribbed shirt, so that ribbed shirt is going to stick close to my body. Now it's not tight, I'm wearing my true to size medium, it's got a lot of give there, so it's just grazing my body, but it keeps the volume out of the top so that the volume is down in the jeans, and up top I'm a little bit more closely fitted. But I have added a great little denim jacket. This is a natural colored denim jacket with some corduroy trim, and I am wearing some sneakers with this particular jeans outfit. However, if the wide leg jean just seems like too much volume for you, specifically if you have a smaller frame, don't worry. There is a more middle ground option that's not going anywhere, and that is, of course, the classic straight leg jean. I'm going to show you a couple of options. First is a slim fit straight leg jean. This is not the most modern silhouette, but it does work, especially if you really love that skinny jean. Now, I know you keep hearing that skinny jeans are coming back, but I just do not see them a whole lot. So I don't know where we're getting all that. I do even read it on the fashion magazines and everything, but then we just don't see them. And I think we need to understand too that when we do say a skinny jean is coming back, really this is what we're talking about. A slim fit jean that still gives you a little room around the ankle specifically. You do not want that legging kind of jean unless you're going to wear it inside some tall boots. So this is a jean by Frame. It's called the Le Sleek Straight Ankle Jean. So it's supposed to be an ankle jean. If it's going to be an ankle jean, I'm going to need to cut it off. It does have that raw edge finish, and that's a trend we need to talk about too. Is that trend in or out? I would say that's a trend that it's not out, but it's not prevalent right now. In fact, we're seeing fewer and fewer jeans with the raw edge finish, but we're definitely seeing them. Every brand that I know of has at least one or two jeans that still has the raw edge finish. So if you have those, keep wearing them. I certainly am. Or if you prefer that hem finish, that is definitely in right now. Now to style this, I think it is nice to add a little volume up top. So what I've done is I've worn a shirt from Madewell that's a pin tuck top, and it just hangs out over my jeans. It has some volume in it, some movement. So it's not tight. So anytime you wear something that is more slim down below, then you need to add a little bit of volume up top and vice versa. So that's what we've done here. And I've just finished the look with a little ballet flat. Now, like I said, this is really an ankle jean, but it's not fitting me as an ankle jean. If it's going to be an ankle jean, it needs to fit me at the ankle bone, or maybe about an inch above my ankle bone. So I'm either going to have to decide, am I going to cut these off, or are they going to be a full-length jean? I haven't decided yet. So what I did to just kind of take care of that little conundrum is I showed a little bit of skin on top of my foot by wearing my ballet flats. So just keep that in mind, especially if your jean is supposed to be an ankle-length jean. It needs to hit you at the ankle bone or about an inch above. Anywhere from an ankle bone to an inch above, that is. Moving on to the next trend though, because that slim fit is certainly acceptable, but I would not say it's the most current or the most in style right now. Much more on trend for 2026 is the more relaxed fit straight leg jean. To illustrate that, I have another great pair of jeans, and this one is from J. Crew Factory. I hope you've noticed I've got jeans from a variety of brands and a variety of price points, but every single pair of these jeans are jeans that I would recommend highly. I really like these jeans. jeans. These particular jeans from J. Crew Factory probably fit true to size. I did size up in these, but they're a little roomy on me, so I would go with your true size here. I styled these jeans very casually. I have worn some sneakers with them. These jeans are just a touch long for me. This year we are seeing some puddling. That's a trend we are seeing. Once again, that's another trend. I'd say skip it if you don't want to do that. But for a casual look, like with some jeans, that if I'm going to puddle anywhere, that's where I'm going to do it, is with some sneakers. I've worn a blue striped button-up shirt tucked in. The sleeves are just already scrunched up for me. So it adds a little volume up top, but really just keeps some balance throughout this outfit. And that's the trick. With that relaxed fit, straight leg jean, you either want to wear a top that fits slim to the body, or you want it to be balanced. You don't probably want to add a lot of volume up top, then you're going to just look a little overwhelmed by your entire outfit. I've belted the look, and then I've added a suede bag. Speaking of that longer full-length leg and all that slenderizing look of a straight leg jean, that brings us to the next trend, which is famous for creating a long slenderizing look, and that is the flare or bootleg jean. Are they still in style? Yeah, they actually are. You're definitely going to see them. I would not say this is the most current or cutting edge style, but if you love a good flare or boot cut, keep wearing them. I do believe the trick to styling or really choosing your boot cut or a flare leg jean this year is to choose one without distressing, without a lot of fuss and muss, something like this beautiful dark wash from Chico's. This is the girlfriend flare leg jean from Chico's in a dark sapphire indigo, I believe they call it. And it does come in petites and in regulars, and I believe in talls also. The flare leg naturally balances hips and shoulders, making it really flattering for many body types. Now, I went ahead and styled my flare leg or boot cut jeans in kind of a Western vibe, mainly because I had these beautiful pieces from Pendleton that I wanted to show you. So here I've worn a brown t-shirt, and then I've accented it with a great little jacket from Pendleton. It has that beautiful Native American look to it, just so fun. I did wear a scarf that is also from Pendleton here. And then because the jeans are not especially long, I added some Mary Jane flats. These are suede Mary Jane flats with a little bit of a bedazzling across the strap there. So they really just work together nicely with all the other accessories I have here with these flare leg jeans. So far we've looked at very classic shapes in jeans, but you know in 2026 we have some architectural silhouettes that are very on trend for this season. We're going to look at the first one in this next jean that actually represents two big trends for the season. These are the Frank and Eileen Brennan Everyday barrel leg jeans. So yes, we're going to talk about that barrel shape in just a minute, but first let's quickly go through the natural denim color. That is such a nice fresh color to add to your denim collection. It just kind of gives your collection a breather, and that natural or beige or off-white color looks fresh and great all year long. I'm seeing them in a steady dose all the time, really, throughout all the seasons. And so this is the jean you can really wear year-round as far as color. It will kind of lighten your outfits, and especially if you, like me, enjoy wearing a low contrast and intensity, this natural color jean gave me the opportunity to wear this light colored Liberty of London Frank and Eileen shirt here. I just think it works beautifully. I've tucked the shirt and added a belt, just pulling the look together really nicely. And I've added some little loafers, some mule loafers here from M. Jimmy. You can use code K15, by the way, at M. Jimmy to get 15% off. So I'll give you the links for everything, of course, here, as well as that code down below. Now, the next trend, though, that we're seeing here is that barrel leg jean. It's one of those architectural silhouettes that really just changes up the look of jeans for us. Have you shied away so far from the barrel leg jean? If you have, this really is the year to go ahead and jump in and try them. And if you've tried them and decided they weren't for you, you, I encourage you to try them again. You might be wondering, is this really a trend worth investing in? Aren't they on their way out? I don't think so. I was an early adapter and started wearing barrel leg pants back in 2020, and I'll have to tell you, I did kind of get tired of them after a few years, and I really didn't wear them last year. But this year, my interest in them has been revived, and I think that's because so many brands have begun to perfect this silhouette. They're getting so much better at it to where it really feels good and it flatters a woman's body better. And I think our eyes are just adjusting to it too, don't you think? If you tried them once and you decided, oh, those don't work for me, you know what? You really have to try them again and again, and you can't just try one pair and swear them off. I've tried a lot of barrel leg jeans that did not work, but I've tried a few that absolutely do. I think these from Frank and Eileen are really great jeans. They are an ankle length jean, so you want those to hit right at your ankle bone or above. Giving yourself a little space there so that a little skin shows is actually going to help you to not look like this jean is overwhelming you. So that's a big tip, especially for petites. Now, this particular jean does not come in petite sizes, but it is fairly short. I'm 5'8", and you can see where it hits. And a lot of barrel leg jeans do come in petite. So if you're a petite, you've not tried it yet, don't assume that petites can't wear them. I've known so many petite women who have worn barrel leg jeans. I do think the secret is finding them in a petite fit and making sure that that silhouette does not overwhelm your frame. But let's move on to the next trend, and once again we're going to see it in a barrel leg jean, but this next trend is colored jeans. Back in 2018 when I began blogging at dressformyday.com, we were wearing a lot of colored jeans, but we're not seeing the same colors as we were then. Back then I remember seeing a lot of green, just like cheerful green and red and yellow and orange, but now we're talking really rich, earthy tones that are trending for fall 2026. So this is a beautiful PAIGE Aurelia Skimmer barrel jean. It's in the color Vintage Canewood. This jean, I think, runs true to size, or maybe I sized up in it. I'll let you know here on the screen. And it is a full-length barrel leg jean on me. And like I said, I'm 5'8", so this is very much a full-length jean. So this kind of gives us a little idea of how to style a full-length barrel leg jean as we go into the fall and the winter. Now, we are seeing jeans puddle, like I said, on shoes, but I really didn't want to do a lot of that, but I think it works really nicely with a sneaker. I've kept this barrel leg outfit really simple by adding just a polo. It's kind of a cropped length polo, so I could leave it out over the top of the waistband of that jean. It's a ribbed polo, also by PAIGE, and then I've worn it with a sneaker, kind of in a natural color, that trim fit sneaker. So really very modern look. I think it pulls together really nicely. So if you would like to add something fresh to your denim collection besides just blue, 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 a rich, earthy tone of a color would be so fun. I'm seeing them in green and all sorts of shades of brown, maybe even like that rich, deep, berry, a winter berry type look. Keep your eye out for some pretty colors to invest in for denim in fall of 2026. Now, moving from color to design details, sometimes it's the little accents that can really change the look of a jean, and we're seeing patch pockets again this year. This is a new to me brand. This is the Days jean. So this is a brand called Days. This is their Valley Girl ankle length wide leg jean in the color Fave, and they do have patch pockets there on the front. Do you like a patch pocket? It certainly adds some interest. I think the key to wearing a jean with detailing like this is to let it be. So we don't want a lot of fuss and muss there around the waistline or around the hips. So the key is to either gently tuck, very neatly tuck in a shirt, or leave a shirt out that is just a little cropped length, once again, just going over the top of the waistband, not covering up those pockets, which would of course add a lot of bulk there. Another interesting detail on these jeans that I am seeing prevalent this season is that deep, kind of pronounced hemline there. You can see at the bottom, not a big deal, but just a little detail that we definitely are seeing. These jeans run very large to me. I am wearing my usual size 30 and they're big. I would need to size down in this jean. It has a lot of stretch, but I do like like it, and I do believe it comes in at a really nice price point, so Days is certainly a brand you might want to check out. I kept this look pretty minimal because we don't want too much fuss and muss going on with those details on the jeans. I've worn a white button-up shirt that has those scrunched in sleeves already sewn in, and I simply put a really bright, pretty orange sweatshirt from Eileen Fisher over my shoulders, wearing those little Mary Jane flats again just to show off the ankle a little bit. I love the way this pulled together, just a really sweet early fall look. And finally, our last trend is one of those if you know kind of things. Have you seen these around? This is the twisted outseam jeans. So twisted outseams are just really big right now. I'm seeing them everywhere, but mainly on social media. I do believe that if you wear a pair of these jeans, you are going to be on the cutting edge, and in a good way. My first pair of jeans with the twisted seam is a PAIGE Anessa jean in a black wash, and it is an ankle length jean. It does have that raw edge finish. And so it's a very subtle detail there, but that is the seam on the side twisted around to the front. It just kind of gives that leg just some fluidity, some motion, a really attractive look there. Now, to keep this look kind of simple and let that outseam just do the talking, I have really made this almost a tonal look. I've worn black and brown together, also very on trend for this year. This is a brown cashmere tee type sweater. I have tucked it in, but gently didn't wear a belt here. I've worn some brown kitten heel mules, or little suede kitten heels, so pretty. And some pretty jewelry. I've got on some bangles there, some little resin bangles that continue to be really on trend for the year, and a pendant necklace. Haven't worn a pendant necklace in a while, but they are very much back in style, and I think especially as we're wearing more sweaters, pullover sweaters, we'll be seeing a lot of these. I'm carrying my brown suede Jimmy Choo bag. This was gifted to me, and it is amazing. It is probably one of the most beautiful bags I've ever owned. The quality is just out of this world, and I think it really pulls this look together. So that is those twisted outseam jeans. Now let's see another pair. So this is the Mother Snacks Lemon Twist Sneak. Yeah, I didn't name it, but that's what it's called. It's a full-length dark wash jean by Mother. Boy, they know how to do denim, and they've just twisted that outseam in towards the front there, just creating a really flattering look. I think the way to wear this jean is you do need to look a little cool and minimalist in this. You don't want to add a lot of fuss up top. You want to let that outseam just kind of speak for itself. So I have really pared this look back. I'm wearing a kind of a V-neck, well, it is a V-neck t-shirt, but it's kind of a high V-neck t-shirt. I can get you a link to that. It's a really great tee. It does run true to size, by the way. And over it, I have simply worn a cashmere zip-up hoodie, sweatshirt type hoodie. And then I have belted my jeans too. Keeping it really simple, I have added some heeled black mules, but you could also, of course, go with black booties later on in the fall. I hope this look at 10 different trends in denim for the fall of 2026 has been helpful and inspiring to you. Maybe it will give you some confidence as you shop for denim to add to your collection this fall, and as you step out the door in your denim. You know, truly wearing some modern denim is the best way, in my book, to look current and stylish, and then yes, vibrant and youthful and our very best. But I do encourage you to choose the ones that resonate most with your personal style and with your real lifestyle. But I also encourage you to try something new. Don't just settle into a rut. Instead, think about these different trends and what you will try this year. Let me know in the comments below, what are you willing to try that's a little different for you? And try it once, twice, and even 3 times before you rule something out. If this video has been helpful to you, then please give me a thumbs up on the way out. Not only does it give me a pat on the back, but it actually helps other women over 50 to find our community, which we certainly want. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, do that today. And go ahead and hit that little bell, and that way you'll receive a notification every time I upload a new video. Today's is a little late because we had some thunder going on and it delayed me a little bit. So I want you to receive those notifications when I do upload a new video, which is usually every Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining me today, and be sure to join me at dressformyday.com for the rest of Fall Fashion Trends Week 2026. I'll see you again next Wednesday. Bye now.